Are the people of Githunguri and the larger Kiambu and then the broader Mount Kenya happy with the president?
No, they are not happy with the president, and he is aware.
Is this because of the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, or is it despite the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua?
Despite impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua.
So even if Rigathi was still the deputy president today?
Yes, he would be in the black book like Ruto is. He was actually.
He's not now.
People only changed about Rigathi Gachagua after his impeachment, by the way. They never loved him.
How about you? You were quite critical of him as well.
I also had issues with Rigathi Gachagua. Quite many issues.
As far as his impeachment is concerned? I
had to stand with him because he is the son of the mountain. And I had to defend him. And that's my principle. Even you today, you are a Kenyan. If you get a problem out there, I'll be the first person to fight for you. Because that's what I believe in. I believe I am part of the community, and I am part of those people who are opinion leaders and agenda setters. And I must provide a direction to the people. But that does not mean, because I defended Rigathi Gachagua was efficient, was a good person to us. He had issues. Like for me, I had a lot of issues. I remember when I voted the 2023 finance bill, he actually literally came to Githunguri and said, Githunguri is not going to get any development because your member of parliament has voted out the finance bill. He even appointed my opponent, the person that my predecessor. He even said, going forward, I'm going to be using this character to be working for government, because your MP has voted finance bill. The same issues.
I'm struggling to reconcile.
Hold on. The same issues he was attacking me for are the same issue now he is attacking the government for.
So then how do you defend this person who you've said was not particularly efficient, was not particularly good at their job, who said, you know, they would not develop your constituency when they were in power because you decided to vote against a bill you thought was punitive? How then do you side with that person when they're being impeached just because they're a person of the mountain?
Because I believe in second chances. Because I believe if you go to Form 1 and you're a poor performer, you can be given an opportunity to improve. By the time you get to Form 4, you can yield, you can change, you can improve, you can learn along the process. I believe today if Rigathi Gachagua is returned as a deputy president, he will behave differently. He will talk differently because he's learned a lot of lessons.
Has he?
Do we assume that?
He has learned a lot.
It's hard to say that as a fact. And I think, to Mariam's point, it's a struggle, while there's an understanding of how complex it is, it's a struggle to reconcile these two truths of, this is somebody who's the son of the mountain, but we also know that they did not serve their term, kind of carrying out the agenda that was set out. It's very hard to reconcile the two, especially for many Kenyans. I think I just want to put it that way. I do appreciate and understand the complexities of regions and all, and I don't want to discount that. But I think it's very difficult to reconcile these two truths of, he's not doing what he's supposed to do, what he's been mandated to do. But because he comes from this region, I have to stand with him. And now I believe he has learned his lesson and he'll do better.
I think, Janet, we also need to understand that somebody may be there strategically, not really to deliver because he's not delivered, but he still can be your bridge towards achieving some deliverables. Let us agree.
So it's a friend of your... The enemy of your enemy becoming your friend.
Exactly.
Or rather,
so Gachagua is not necessarily your friend today. Gachagua is just the enemy of your enemy.
I don't agree with your interpretation, but I'm saying, if he remained there as a deputy president,
you're one step closer to state house.
I am one step closer to what I would want to achieve through him. All right? And that is why I came out and defended him, because I needed somebody who I thought, or I believe even today, it is easier for me to engage than to engage with another person. But I'm not here to say that Rigathi Gachagua's impeachment is the result as to why the mountain is behaving the way it's behaving. It is one of the ingredients, all right? It is one of the aspects. But the mountain people are very upset with the regime. Because, you know, they are the business communities, they are farmers, and they still feel that this regime has been very suppressive. You know, the taxation proposed, the implementation of the government proposals, the style of implementation, and the keeping of the promises, knowing that the mountain gave 47% the votes versus the deliverables they are receiving, there are some issues.
ROI.